It's time now to clear the air. And on Wednesday's broadcast, we brought you a spirited discussion about Mitt Romney's Mormon faith and one pastor's view that Mormonism is both theologically heretical and a cult. Today, we wanted to focus on what Mormonism says about lying. And the reason is quite simple. Mr. Romney seems to be having some trouble telling the truth. In fact, yesterday, Mitt the Mendacious offered a hat trick of falsehoods. First, his campaign claimed that it was Ted Nugent who sought out the Romney camp to offer his support. But we spoke to a reporter who interviewed Nugent on the subject. Mr. Romney called Ted Nugent and asked for his endorsement. Yes?
Yes, that's exactly how Nugent portrayed it on the day he gave the endorsement.
So, someone's lying, and Mitt the Mendacious went along with it. Then, Mr. Romney said that there is a vast left-wing conspiracy designed to undermine his presidential campaign, presumably run by some hidden hand in the media. But this after he spent the whole day appearing on right-wing radio on Fox News and all the while refusing a 3-year standing invitation to appear on Meet the Press or any other broadcast that might actually ask him a challenging question. Truth is, there is no left-wing conspiracy, and he knows it. But his third lie yesterday appears to be his all-time favourite. This is his utterly false claim that the president promised to keep unemployment below a certain level.
He said if we let him borrow $787 billion, he would hold unemployment below 8%.
Now, Mitt the Mendacious knows full well that the president never, ever said such a thing. In fact, that figure of 8% was a speculative projection written by 2 analysts with limited access to data and well before the president was even inaugurated. But much more to the point, it is something that the president has never written nor said. But that doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter how many times he hears the truth. Mitt Romney prefers to tell lies. Which brings us to the moral codes of Mormonism that Mr. Romney claims to live by. In section 63 and verse 17 of the Doctrine and Covenants of the Mormon Church, we find this: all liars and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie, and the whoremongerer and the sorcerer, shall have their part in that lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And from the Book of Mormon to Nephi, chapter 2, verse 34, we find this: woe unto the liar, for he shall be thrust down to hell. Given what the Book of Mormon is clearly saying, Mr. Romney has but 2 choices. He can either keep lying and potentially win the White House, but bring eternal damnation upon himself, or he can start telling the truth. The question for him, I guess, is which is more important?